Welcome to another episode of Zex Tips and Tricks for Flightgear. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use the autopilot function and target track something. This something could be anything, usually multiplayer pilots. So let's get started here. Let's open up the internal browser by going up to File, to Browse Internal Properties, or press the shortcut backslash. Two key points are AI and autopilot. We'll be using those two today from the internal properties. First, click on AI. Next, click on Models. And then scroll down to Multiplayer 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way through 8. These correspond to the pilots online around your area at the moment. However, player 0 doesn't necessarily mean it's the first person on your pilots list. Let's take a look at who player 0 is. Player 0 is Pat. We can see Pat is in the Eurocopter and it is 12 nautical miles away at a height of 1,990 feet. So let's use him because he seems like he's going to be flying for a while. So that's multiplayer 0. Let's go back to the main index and next click on autopilot and then select target tracking. And then the target route, let's input multiplayer 0. Alright. And as you can hear, I'm typing this all live and set it to multiplayer 0. And then we have to enable it. So change 0 to 1. Enable. You can change other things also, like the goal range in nautical miles. You can change that to 0.05 to 0.5 if you want. I like 0.5 best. If it gets too close to the airplane, the autopilot tends to overcompensate and steer left and right all the time. Okay, so I think we're just about ready here, and if we open up our autopilot dialog, you see that the variables are continuously changing. It's because, well, Pat is on the move. Hopefully, we'll be on the move. So let's get up into the air and check this baby out. Alright, full throttle and Shift C for the catapult option, even though I'm not on a catapult. I'm up in the air, and let's help autopilot by steering towards bearing 3, 5-ish. Of course, you still have to do most of the work, but when you have to leave your desk or something, having autopilot keep you on track with your friends is great. So we're just about around 5. And let's enable heading control and altitude control. Let's see here. Pat is at 358 now. Let's switch to radar mode, and I think this guy might be Pat. Unfortunately, I don't have the Eurocopter installed on this machine, so you'll just see the little glider. And we'll be there in about, let's see, at this speed, about 2-3 minutes. Alright, I'm about 1.5 nautical miles away from Pat here, and well, I have to slow down a lot just because I'm in a plane and he's in a helicopter. So I have my air brakes turned on and my flaps set to full, and hopefully I will be able to yep, there he is, the glider. And as you can see, my autopilot is continuously adjusting. And right now I'm trying to struggle to keep up with him because I'm stalling. Alright, well, I hope you learned something today. That was it for tips and tricks for Flightgear. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.